What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ajen back again for another Outerplane video. And for today, I'm gonna be doing my pre-season RTA tier list. Yes, this is the real deal now. There are no more assumptions. There are no more theory crafting. Since RTA is already available into the game and I've experienced already RTA, so I can now rate the characters as per my experience playing with other players in RTA. Just take note that tier lists are pretty much subjective. It varies from person to person. You may agree or disagree with me and it's fine. So just take it with a big grain of salt. So let us now begin. I only rated the characters into 4 sharing. Instant ban. They are the best of the best. You really want to instant ban them. Great picks. Niche for counter picking some certain to counter some certain characters and then not use, because a lot of the characters available in the game are really not being used in RTA simply because they are pretty much underwhelming or they don't really pair well in RTA. These are arranged alphabetically, so starting off, Adelai, not use. Next, Air is niche. Yes, Air is niche. Why is Air niche? She can be somewhat like what do you call this, Ame, which is a really good single target DPS. She is niche if you want to counter Epsilon, because if you don't know how to fight against Epsilon, you're in for a great surprise, because usually the meta characters, all of the great characters available in the game right now uses AoE attacks. That is why Epsilon is really good in RTA. And if you hit Epsilon with those AoE attacks, she will get her priority by 50% if you have her exclusive equipment. That is why the only way to counter Epsilon is by either killing her really fast or using single target DPS against her. And one of them that can deal with Epsilon is Air. Next is Akari. I'm really surprised no one is using Akari. Yes, she's not being used. Maybe because there are better rangers or better openers that are currently available in today's meta. That is why it's kind of sad that Akari is not being utilized in RTA. So yeah, this is just based on my experience, guys. Based on my playtime with RTA, I have not seen anyone uses Akari. That is why I'm putting her here in the not used category here. Alice is a great pick. She's not an instant ban because the best of the best will go to the instant ban category. Alice is a great pick, especially if you want to let your opponents ban Dahlia. She is a really good alternative to Dahlia. If you're running a mage meta, or if you plan to mess up the opponents with debuffs and then followed up by combo with Notia. That is why Alice is a really great pick. Even though sometimes I've paid some players pick Alice as an instant ban, but it's just maybe 1 or 2 matches that I've seen Alice got picked in the instant ban. But yeah, in the selection phase, she is being picked. One of the great picks out there. Alpha, not use. Ame, great pick. Yes, Ame is one of the best DPS in RTA right now. Probably second best, because Diaste is still the best DPS overall. But second best, it's Ame. Not only is she a really good counter to Epsilon, she can also cleave. Once she uses her single target S3 attack, she can do some cleave attack with her follow-up skill 1 damage. A really good character, but not really in the instant ban chair. Aste, I have not seen anyone use as Aste also. I think healers are the most underwhelming in RTA, except for maybe Mayne, because Mayne is being used for more survivability and then probably more of her speed imprint. Especially now that the revive mechanics has already been fixed. Mayne already loses some leverage with that one. Next is Bet. Also not used. They are not being used. Blue, not used. Charlotte is a great pick, especially if your first and second pick already are mages. Your third or fourth or maybe even your last pick can either be Charlotte, because Charlotte is a really good mage support in the game. I've seen a lot of players use a Charlotte. I've already used a Charlotte also, and she made me get some wins also by fully utilizing the mage meta. That is why Charlotte is a great pick in RTA. Christina is also a great pick. No, Christina is a niche. Why niche? Christina is used if you want to tank some hits. That is what I've seen. If you want to make your other players, other characters survive, she is being utilized there. That is why if you're planning to run a turn 2 team comps, she is a niche character for that one. That is why I will be putting her in the niche category. I use her as a niche character, not as a great pick. Cindy, not use. What is her name? Catherine something. Not use. No. This is Cindy. This is excuse me guys, let me see what is her name. I already forgot her name. Like what? Claire. Yeah, Claire. She's Claire. Claire is not being used. Dahlia, instant ban. Yes. In my honest opinion, there are only 3 characters that belongs to the instant ban based on my playtime in Arena. Those are the common instant ban characters. It's probably because they seem those characters really broken. That is why they instant ban them. I instant ban them also. That is why they cannot. You won't want them to see some play in RTA because of how strong they are, of how strong their kits are. Especially Dahlia. Dahlia is one of those characters that is pretty annoying to fight against. Especially she can strip. She can strip your buff, your immunity buff. She can deal priest debuff that is uncounterable. You cannot use revenge, agile response, and counter attacks during her S3. That is why she's very, very powerful. And not only that one, she's very fast. She will probably always take the first turn. If you have her at really high speed and her exclusive equipment, she will take the first turn no matter how no matter how high the speed of your enemy are. Next is another instant ban character, which is Demi Aste. The best nuker in the game, the best DPS in the game, in PvP. Hands down, the Aste is that one character you don't want to mess with, because even if you build her with really slow but really high attack, really high with penetration, or really high crit rate, crit damage, if she dies, she will just take 80% priority. She will move by 80% priority. So let's say she is already at 40% or 50% priority when the game starts. If she dies, she will take a turn because she will get pushed by 80% more. As to my understanding, that is how the priority works. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that is why you don't want to face against the Aste, because once she gets her turn, it's over. Yes, it's over. Another instant ban is Demi-Drakan. But the only dangerous Demi-Drakan is a 6-star Demi-Drakan. But still, I'm going for instant banning Demi-Drakan simply because of how powerful she is, especially at 6-star. If you're fighting a whale, then you don't want to see a Demi-Drakan on your opponent's playing field. She's very dangerous. Her kit is pretty broken once 6-starred. She is a whale character, but if you get lucky with your pre-pulls as an F2P, then congratulations. you have a very powerful character, OP character right there. Instant ban. Next, we have Demi Stella. Demi Stella or D Stella is not an instant ban character. I have not seen players that I fought, maybe one or two only, that instant ban D Stella, but she's not an instant ban pick during my RTA playtime. She's going to be banned after the selection phase, but during the instant ban that players are instant banning them, D Stella is not one of them. But she is a really great pick to the point that she is also getting banned after the selection phase. Dali, not used. Draka, normal, not used. Eliza, not used. I have not seen any player using Eliza, even though I believe she already got buff. She has this strip debuff on her kit. I don't know why they are not using Eliza. Me also, I'm not using Eliza because probably because of the lack of speed gears that I have. Because some of my characters are already using my speed gears, so don't have any spare for my Eliza. Next is Epsilon. Epsilon is a really great pick. Yes, even though Epsilon is mainly used as a counter to cleavers, because if you don't know how Epsilon works, if she gets hit by an AoE attack, if you have her exclusive equipment, she will get a 50% priority boost. That is why she is being utilized in RTA, and she's really good. I've already said before in my Epsilon final verdict video that she's trash in regular arena because she gets died real easy. But in terms of RTA, RTA is a different beast, a different arena compared to your regular arena. Epsilon is top tier in RTA, not in regular arena but in RTA. If you don't know what I'm talking about in my last video talking about Epsilon, this is that one. Yes, she is already dead by the time she get a turn because there are a lot of really fast Diaste, especially in high tier PvP. Yes, I've said that during the time that I made this video because in our server there are a lot of really fast Demi-Aste in regular arena. That is why Epsilon dies really fast also. Once you get hit by Diaste, she will not get a turn. That is why I said that Epsilon is really trash. Maybe in RTA, she may find some uses. Yes, I did say that Epsilon will find some uses in RTA, but I was really surprised that she is not only will find some place or might be some niche uses in RTA, she is probably a staple pick. Yes, I can say that Epsilon is a staple pick because it's really hard to counter Epsilon because if you pick a character that can counter Epsilon, they will just outban that character after the selection phase. Like, one of the counter to Epsilon is Ame. And if you choose Ame to be the ban after the selection phase, then your Epsilon will survive. And a lot of the characters that are being used in RTA uses AoE attacks. And that is one of the benefits for Epsilon. Those AoE attacks, because it will just push her priority by 50%. So she will be able to take a turn and do her massive AoE attack that can also give her some form of survivability with the invulnerability buff, which is pretty darn annoying. Especially there are a lot of 6-star Epsilon in RTA right now. We have here Eternal. I think Eternal is fish. I've seen some people uses Eternal on a mage metacom. Although I won against them. But if fully utilized, probably Eternal can be a really niche character. Especially if you are running a mage meta team composition that has the mage support like Charlotte or Dahlia. Something like that. She might be a niche character. Ava, not use. Who are you? Paynan. Payna, not use. This one, what is her name? Fenrir. These two star characters are really forgettable. I don't even remember their name anymore. Plumburge. Francesca, not use. You, not use. I don't know who you are. What is your name? Guisam. Yeah, Guisam. And then, Hanbuli. Hanbuli is a great pick. I've been using Hanbuli with my turn 2 comms, my bruiser comms. He is a really good character to use, especially if you have her immunity. With immunity set and some I don't know what are you guys using pairing with immunity, but I'm using something like a sweep set that can make her gain more speed when her HP drops. And she's a really good in a bruiser team composition, a turn 2 team composition, and that is why she is being picked by not many but still being used by players in RTA. I think not in my every match, but the majority is that she's being picked by maybe 6-4 ratio, something like that. Idit, not use. Iris, not use. Kay, not use. Kate, not use. I use Kate in my 2-star videos, but she's not going to be used in RTA. I just use her for fun, for trying to experiment with the 2-star characters, but she's not being used in RTA, in my honest opinion. What is your name? What is your name, maybe? Lane. Yeah, Lane is not used. Laplas, not used also. Leo is niche. Yes, before I said that Leo is going to be a really great character in RTA, but in my most of my matches, I think Leo is just getting picked as a last resort. If they don't have any more characters to use, they choose Leo. And Leo, even with a pass, really built with pass gears, he does not last that long. Especially in RTA right now, in today's meta. I don't know how he will pair well, but in my experience, Leo is just being used as a niche character, as a last pick. No, this is not Snow. What is her? Lily. Lily, not use. Licia, not use. Layla is a niche one if you're planning to run a 2-turn composition or a bruiser team comp, but not really the best pick. That is why she just belongs here in the niche pick. Marian, not use. Maxwell is a niche character. I've seen some people pick Maxwell as their last pick, especially if they're using a mage meta team composition. That is why he belongs here in the niche pick. I'm gonna be building my Maxwell also in preparation for that one, because I think it's really fun to use underutilized characters before here in RTA. Especially, I really like those players who uses Maxwell now. It's really good. It's a really good pick. Your opponent will get what do you call this? Will be surprised of seeing those Maxwells hitting for big PP damage. I've been surprised by Maxwell. Yes, I've already lost to Maxwell. So yes, Maxwell is a really niche character in RTA, but once gets picked or once get chosen, if you have a really good build Maxwell, he will do really well in RTA. Mayne is not a great pick, but a niche one. Yes, Mayne has already fallen off in my honest opinion, especially with her nerf. She just nerf really hard. She's being used probably for the, what do you call this, the speed imprint. That is probably mainly her uses. Mero is a great pick. Yes, I use Mero a lot. Mero brings me a lot of wins in my honest opinion. In both of my experience in RTA, most of my wins have Mero on my team. Yes, Mero is really good. I built her with a DPS build, but I'm gonna be changing my build for Mero. So just wait for that one. I'm gonna be showcasing a different build of Mero. I have some different builds on mine, but I have not tried to exchange gears just yet because managing gears are a big pain in the ass. Narukang not used. Noah is a niche pick. Yes, Noah is a really good niche pick, especially as a last pick, tip pick. How do you use Noah in RTA? Mostly as a cleaver. Yes, Noah is a really good cleaver, especially combo with Valentine. Because Valentine can push Noah's priority if your Noah is built with really high attack. She will wreak some havoc in RTA if you fight against someone like that. I've already fought someone like that and I already lost to Noah using that kind of strategy. So yeah, Noah is a really niche character, still a great pick, still a great character, but not really in the great picks, but a niche one. Because it's very situational where people uses Noah in today's meta in RTA. We have Notia. Notia is a great pick, especially combo with the mage characters, because usually the mage characters are the one that deals the most debuff to the enemy, and Notia is the finisher for that one. Really good combination with the mage. She really has a really good synergy with the mage team. Orox, not used. What is her name? What is your name? Party. Yeah, Party. Party, not used. Pesket, not used. What is your name? Pilia. Pilia, not used. Rona, not used. I have not seen any Rona users in RTA. Rico, not used. Rin is niche pick. Same like with Noah or Maxwell. She is just a last resort. She's not getting the first pick, second pick, third pick, fourth pick, but she is being picked is a last pick in my answer. Probably if they don't have any more characters available to be used, that is the only time that I've seen people use Rin. Sadly, I believe strikers are at a disadvantage right now in RTA. The only best striker in RTA right now is Distella and Epsilon. Other strikers are somewhat on the low tier in my honest opinion. It's being dominated by the mage classes. If you've seen my mage meta video yesterday, I've talked about how good the mages are right now in today's meta. So yes, I think strikers really need some boost to perform well in RTA, but it is what it is. The meta will definitely shift, but today it's being dominated by the mage meta. Retri is a niche pick because she can, what do you call this? She can mitigate some damage for your whole team. If you're really using some turn 2 team composition, you might want to consider using Retri because Retri reduces 10% damage taken by your team. Combine it with something like Christina that has the Orius accessory. Your team will probably survive turn 1. Then you have the turn 2 for you to be able to do some damage to your opponent. That is how turn 2 team works. For me at least, that is how I use turn 2. What? What are your name? Who are you? Siren. Yeah, Siren. Siren is not used. She's not being used in RTA. Yes. The truth hurts. No one uses Siren because aside from Mayne and Layla, I think most of the healers right now does not really belong in RTA. They don't find some niche uses in RTA, in my honest opinion. I hope they release a Demiurge healer probably next. Shu, not used. Sigma, not used. No, I've only used No for testing out my 2-star characters, but no one will probably use No. Use. Sophia, not used. Stella, not used. Also, my Stella is being built. So, I'm gonna be showcasing a Stella video maybe in the future because she's still being built. My Stella does not have the right gear as of this moment. But I'm gonna be planning to be using her on RTA. But right now, in today's meta, she does not see some uses. I have not seen anyone uses Stella in RTA. Steropi is a niche one. I've seen one, maybe one or two times in my fight that I fought a Steropi, but she does not really pair well in my honest opinion. Maybe the one that I fought does not really have a good build Steropi, but in my experience during my playtime in RTA, she's only a niche character. Next, we have Tamara. Tamara is a great pick, especially if you combo it with Dahlia or Alice that can strip the immunity buff. But yeah, Tamara is really powerful, really speedy, and she also has some form of debuff that is very annoying, which is increasing the skill cooldown. If your skill cooldown got increased by Tamara's debuff, you will not be able to unleash your ultimate attacks. That is why she's very annoying to fight against with. Tanya, not used. Theo, it can be a niche one. But sadly, it's already been fixed. The skill tree for Dahlia cannot be agile response anymore unless it is a combo with Charlotte's S2. But right now, she's going to be just a niche character. If you're not against Alice, maybe against Alice, Theo will probably work, but against Dahlia, she will not work because of Dahlia's skill kit. Valentine belongs to the great pick. Yeah, Valentine is still very strong. Especially, she's being utilized in RTA skill 2 to S1, not skill 2 to S3. Skill 2 to S1 is the way to go for Valentine for pushing your main DPS priority to take their turn really fast. Vero, I only use Vero for my 2-star showcase, so she's being put there. Here we have Veronica. I made a video about Veronica being an underrated character in RTA because very few players uses Veronica, but Veronica is a really good character. She cannot be controlled because she can cleanse 2 debuffs on herself when she gets her turn. So even if she got frozen by Dahlia, she will be able to unfroze that one and still do her thing. But she is being used as a niche character, not really a great pick, but a niche character. And then lastly, Yuri, not used. And if you will notice, these are the common characters in the great picks. These are just the characters that are cycling in RTA. Either you use them or your opponents use them. They are the pretty common characters that you will be seeing in RTA matches. Well, I think that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you can help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.